नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून एंड गुड इवनिंग जहां से भी आप हमें सुन रहे हैं. हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू आई एम पॉसिबल, brought to you by my dream tv usa. I am your host and host RJ Kunjan. And before we actually start our fantastic Miss Bharat show today, I would like to congratulate my Dream Team Entertainment and everyone associated with Miss Bharat USA for bringing such an amazing platform and a successful event in 2021. I am looking forward to many more events like these. My guest for today is Monica Walia, Miss Bharat New York 2021. It's a pleasure to have you. How are you doing this evening, Monica?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's really good to see you. How's the weather in New York?
It is very cold. Very, very cold.
It's very cold. Well, I'm sure that after talking to California people, we will send a little bit warm air for you over there.
We need it.
So it's it's a pleasure to have you, and I would like to know a little bit more about you. And I'm sure your fans out there and viewers and listeners, they would like to know a little bit more about you. So why don't you introduce yourself and why don't you tell who Monica is?
Yes. So a little bit more about myself. I'm in medicine. I'm a PA. I'm a physician assistant. And for those who don't know, it's a fully medically licensed medical provider who is able to see and diagnose patients and treat them. And my specialty is in ENT surgery. So right now I am working with patients. I'm in the medicine field, and I've been wanting to do this my whole life, and I've just gotten into the pageant world. So this is something that I also like to do, but mainly these are the main two things that represent me right now.
Wonderful. So, well, there you have it. She is true beauty with
Oh,
brain. So, thank you so much.
thank you.
So it's a beautiful platform. I'm sure when you entered, when you met a lot of folks. So it's a journey. So tell us a little bit more about your journey to the pageant, Miss Bharat USA 2021. And was it overwhelming? We would love to hear like what was the aha moment for you, and what was did you had ever had a point where you thought, God, what did I sign up for myself?
um, so it definitely was an overwhelming experience, but it was overall such a good experience, and I would definitely do it again. It's a lot to take in the beginning because you're meeting a lot of new people and you just have a lot to work on, a lot to do. But I think overall the experience was really good. I would have to say there was there's a meet and greet with everyone, so you're getting to know people. But at the same time, you're learning a lot about yourself also, which is something I learned. So things that I needed to work on, my strengths, my weaknesses. But I took a lot away from it. So I went in thinking that I was going to have fun, and that's what I did with it. And I think that's the main thing that you can take out of this experience, that you're going to meet new people, and you should, hold on to these new people, make new memories, which I did, and learn a lot about yourself, which I also did.
Wonderful. So tell us about your outfits, like how difficult it is when you were selecting your outfit or picking up your outfit.
Yeah, so I had to go through a lot for my outfits. I wanted them to be perfect. And so the first round is the traditional round where I wore a blue langa. So I didn't know what to wear. I think I was stuck between two langas. So I did go with the blue. I just wanted it to be different, which is why I went with that color. And I think it's a color that looks good on me. So that was something that I had, and I process of elimination. The Western gown was a little bit harder to choose because there's so many options, so many different styles, and it's honestly very hard to find a style that fits you, and that looks good is usually hard to find. So that was mainly more difficult because I had to go to two or three stores to find a gown. I was actually going to buy one and I couldn't go back. And then, I said, let me think about it. Let me try a few more places. And if anything, I'll come back to this one. But I ended up going to another store, tried my luck, and I was able to, when I wore it, I was like, yes, I love it. And I was in love with it. So that was my moment. I'm like, I'm gonna wear this. I fell in love with it, and that's what I wanted to do with all of my outfits.
So that was your aha moment, yes to the
Yes,
dress.
definitely. I wanted to make sure like I was in love with the outfits, and I was. So that's so important.
So what color was your western gown?
It was like a gray with a little bit of silver and blue in it. It was a mix of all three, but it was nice and shiny, so I thought that I would stand out a little bit. And another, it was another different color, I would say. And it was a long gown with a little slit in it, and it was off shoulder. So it's something that also looks good on me, that I know. I feel
Mhm.
it's so important that if you feel good in something, then only you'll feel more confident.
Yes, absolutely. You have to
Hmm.
love it first, right? Before,
Exactly.
if you don't love it, nobody will love it. So yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And you did mention that you look good in blue. I have seen your pictures. I've seen your little videos. I think every single color suits
Oh,
you.
thank you. That's so sweet.
Um, so wonderful. That was wonderful to know, and I'm sure our viewers and our listeners are enjoying. So tell me something. What instigated? Like, who was your guardian angel? Like, did somebody call you? Did somebody
Hmm.
emailed you? Hey, Monica, here's the pageant. How did you come to hear about it?
So I went to a family event in New Jersey, and someone approached me about it. So she was also part of the pageant. She was the director. She was, part of the whole thing. And she said, you know what, listen, like, I really think you should participate. You would do great. I see the way you are. I see that, you have potential. And that's exactly how that happened. So I took her word for it, and I just went with the flow. And I applied for it, and that's how that happened.
Well, wonderful. Thank you to the guardian angel, because
Yes,
if she wouldn't have talked to you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah,
Wonderful. Well, congratulations on your
thank
win. So
you.
with that, tell us about the titles and the crown that you bagged.
Yeah, so my title is Miss Bharat, New York, 2021, and there was different categories, and this was Miss Bharat. There was also, a teen and then a preteen. So I thought that was very nice how they separated the categories very nicely. It was all age based. So according to my age, I fit the Miss category. So that is my full title.
Did you like I when I talked to the prior winners, they did say Miss Catwalk or Diva or Ravishing. Do you
Mhm.
have something like that?
No, not in this pageant. I know what you're talking about, and in the past they do sometimes give you those also, but in this one, I don't think we were assigned any of those things. I would love that. Love one of those.
Well, you have a very charming personality. So if you ask me, I'll give you Miss Charming.
Oh yeah. I do want
So
to. I do want to. I do want to say the state director who did bring me on. I'm not sure if you wanted to mention my name or mention her name or not. Because I don't know like how everyone is with that. But it was Ronnie, so I do want to shout her out because she was the reason that I was able to bring to be here and win this. So it was Ronnie Fashions also. So she was one of the biggest support that I had throughout the whole show. So I do want to give her a shout out. I hope she appreciates that I say her name. Not always sure if I should mention names or not, but I do thank her.
well, thank you, Rani. We also thank you, because if it
Yeah.
wasn't for you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So thank you. And
Yes.
we all have a guardian angel, believe it or not, who actually believes in us more than what we believe in ourselves. And,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful that you took the plunge. And here you are, winner of Miss Bharat New York
Yeah.
2021. Um, tell me, Monica, after you won the title, have you noticed any changes? Like, did people call you? Did you had a paparazzi moment? Like, what is your life after winning that title?
It does make a difference. I was surprised because to me I went in very like this is not going to change that much. I have a career path already, and it's not something that I want to change. So it was something that I did on the side as a hobby, but or as a passion, something that I like. So after I, posted all of these things, everyone, they do realize, and people do remember these things, and everyone does say, wow, like you're Miss Bar of New York now, what are you going to be doing? So people do realize. I think the main way it has changed is that people are just saying, oh wow, how was the pageant? Oh wow, you're a pageant queen now, how did you do it, what made you do it? So I definitely get questioned about it, which is nice, because it's an accomplishment that I have and people are
Mhm.
approaching me about it. I would say that's the main thing.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, are you planning to do any more pageants? Are you planning to do music videos or advertisements or something like that?
Let's see. I would be open to it for sure. But nothing like that yet. But definitely would be nice. It'd be something that everyone dreams of, or at least everyone would like to try at a point in their life. So that would definitely be a nice opportunity.
Well, if someone is listening to us right now and you
Yeah.
are in media industry, we have a star, a brand new face for you waiting
Yes.
to be approached. Well, thank you so much. So tell me, what was the reaction? Like your immediate family, what was their reaction? Did you had any apprehension from them when you when because this is a totally different path from what the career that you have. So tell us a little bit about that.
So my family was definitely supportive of it. They definitely wanted me to, definitely do this. I've done a pageant before, many years ago, I think in 2015 or 2016, and I was the first runner up. So they definitely were supportive. They, it's again an accomplishment, something that every girl would like to win. So I definitely think they've been supportive throughout this whole thing, and they've pushed me to do more better. So I need to thank them also for this. But not everyone's family is supportive of all of this. So I definitely think that they were there for me.
Wonderful. So, when you are not doing the PA that you describe your professionals, and when you're not winning title, what else is Monica doing?
Let's see. I love to spend the little amount of time when I'm not seeing patients, when I'm not with them, and I'm not doing pageant, dedicating my life to the pageant stuff. I think I like to dedicate my time to my friends and family. So if there is some time that I have left, I do like to spend it with my family, whether it's grabbing lunch with them, going shopping, or any type of quality time. I only have the weekends, I believe, because my days are so packed, and then there's only so much you can do in one day after work, especially. So you would catch me probably hanging out with my friends or spending some quality time with my family. I think that's the number one thing, and then everything kind of falls after that, like shopping or dancing, working out. Those things come after.
Yeah, no, I totally agree because
Yeah.
when you spend quality time, that's when you create memories, right?
Yeah.
That you keep and you remember them for life. So
Yeah.
that's really great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So changing a little bit of our course of our
Okay.
conversation, I am a Bollywood buff, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do some rapid fires to you for Bollywood. And let me ask you, do you like Bollywood? Do you watch Bollywood movies?
I do like Bollywood, and I do watch Bollywood movies. Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Then you are in for a treat.
Oh.
So, so I'm gonna ask you. We all saw Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge
Mhm.
DDLJ. It's one of the greatest hits of Indian cinema. So I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you have to identify the location for me. So Shah Rukh Khan and the fiance Simran ka fiance. What's the place that they met for the very first time?
Let's see. This is going way back now. Classic movie. I would have to say The Jungle.
Hey, you do remember your Bollywood movies. That's
It's a
absolutely
classic.
right.
Yes. Yes.
That is true. It's a classic cult now. It
Yeah.
was released so many years back.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when I ask this question, they always say, "Oh, it's easy. They met on a trip, Europe," and then
I
I
know.
remind them
Hmm.
that it's not Simran, it's Simran's fiance. So great job there. I'm gonna give you some scenarios. I'm gonna tell you a few elements of the movie, and then you identify the movie name for me. ठीक है. So blue convertible, Blue Bag, which was I think Bagwati, and
Mhm.
Scenic Drive.
I would have to say, um, this was a really good one. Um, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Yay!
Yay!
Wonderful. I think the Bagwati gave it away, but wonderful.
Yes, that was good.
Okay. The next one is award show, empty bottle, snow globe.
Oh, my favorite. Om Shanti Om.
So you do like Shah Rukh Khan, I'm
Yes, I
guessing.
do.
Okay. I have another one. Since you said Shah Rukh Khan, I'm gonna ask you a Shah Rukh Khan a movie. Alcohol bottle, dhoti diya.
Okay. There's a couple of ones that come to my mind. But you said Shah Rukh Khan, so I think I'm gonna have to go with Devdas.
Yay! Wonderful. Devdas it is.
Yay.
Match these lines. Winter is coming.
Um, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Hey, so you also like Hollywood, not just
Oh
Bollywood.
yes.
Okay, name, I don't know if you know Raj Kapoor. He was a filmmaker, a really good actor and a director, and it's beyond our time.
Yeah.
It's so do you know any movies of Raj Kapoor, any movie that he directed or any movie he acted or anything like that?
Um, this is Karina Kapoor's father or
Grandfather.
grandfather. Um, I wouldn't. I don't think so. That doesn't come to mind.
Do you know this?
I don't even want to guess because it's probably gonna be really wrong.
Okay, well, it was Mera Juta Hai Japani. That was his favorite step that he used to
Okay.
do. But that's okay. Let me ask you a different question.
Yeah.
Tell me three movies since you like Shah Rukh. I'm gonna stick to Shah Rukh. Tell me three movies of Shah Rukh and Kajol together.
Okay. Let's see. They did so many. So first, Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. That's number one. Number two would be Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. It's another favorite of mine. And the third, Dilwale.
Dilwale. Wonderful. Yeah, that's their latest movie
Yeah.
that we saw actually both of them
Right.
come together after a while.
Yeah.
So great. So, well, now you folks, you have it. She is in medicine. She wins pageant. She likes to hang out with friends, dancing, chit-chatting, shopping, and Bollywood. What else?
Look at that.
What else are you hiding up your sleeves, Monica?
Oh, hopefully nothing else.
Or the time will tell, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So okay, let's do a little rapid fire so the people who are listening to us, they know who Monica is. So what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Are you a coffee person?
Yes. Every
So
morning, need my coffee.
how many coffees a day?
I honestly don't go crazy. I think the one in the morning is very important. Only if I need another pick me up, if I'm very tired in the afternoon and evening, I'll do another one. But I try to just stick to the one in the morning.
Okay, so one or two, one C's or two
Yeah,
C's.
one or two.
Okay, okay. So a song that relaxes you.
A song that relaxes me, I would have to say, let's see. Let's see. I would have to say, any like white noise or any type of like background music or spa music is something that relaxes me.
Okay, got it. So like soothing rains sound or something like that. Anything which is soothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I know I've asked this question, but I'm gonna ask it again because there was a whole slew of variety. So now you have to pick one. So when
Mhm.
you are not winning the titles, what's your favorite activity?
If I'm not doing winning titles, you said.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Um, let's see. I would have to say dancing. It's something that I enjoy. Yeah.
Is there a particular style of dancing? Like, have you learned dance?
Um, I did Bollywood music when I was growing up. I did a lot of it. So I would have to say that style, like Bollywood, freestyle, hip hop, any of that stuff I love and I love to do and I enjoy.
We know that Bollywood is in your blood, so
Yeah,
yeah, I should
exactly.
have guessed.
Yep.
So, what's your favorite movie?
I would have to say, so I like Shah Rukh Khan, but Salman Khan is definitely my favorite. So my favorite Bollywood movie I would have to say is Hum Saath Saath Hai.
Hum Saath Saath Hai.
Yes.
Salman is my favorite too.
Oh, look at
So,
that.
high five. You have a great choice.
Yay.
So that was actually my next question. Tell us your favorite stars, like a male and a female.
Yeah, I would have to say Salman Khan is my all-time male favorite, and I honestly love Alia Bhatt, and I would choose her as my female. I think she's so talented, so pretty. I think she's the whole package. I love her work.
Yeah, I agree. She
Yeah,
has done a variety of roles, and
yeah,
every time she shines in any new character that she plays. So I
yeah.
echo that thought. So all of a sudden, if you were invisible, what's the first thing you would do?
Oh wow. That is a good question. If I was invisible, um, let's see. I guess I would want to take advantage of this power somehow, and let's see. I guess I would, and I can be anywhere.
Anywhere, anything,
I
anywhere.
I would love to see how Salman Khan lives his life. I would love to see what they do on a daily. I always think about this stuff of the actors and actresses, like what they do in their free time and how they live their life. Because I don't know how normal it can be, but I definitely think I would see how they live their life. I'm sure I could use this power somehow in a better way, but that's how I would start.
I'm okay with that, and you know what that means. That I'm tagging along. You're not
Yeah,
going all by
right.
yourself.
A lot of people would be curious, and I'd get a lot of information.
Mhm. Wonderful. I love that. I love that
Yeah.
answer. So Monica, if we have to make a movie about you, what would be the title of that movie?
Mm, let's see. How you can do it all.
That's wonderful. How you
Just
can
to,
do it all. Yeah.
yeah, maybe just how
There is
to.
no secret.
Right, right, and how to empower other women, and how maybe to motivate them and tell them that you can be in a serious profession and or a time consuming profession, and you can do and accomplish other goals while you're at it, and just any other passions that you have, you can definitely accomplish them.
That's wonderful. And like I was going to say that there is no shortcut to success. So
Yeah.
hard work is the key. So I'm pretty sure a lot of sweat goes in, and then the results, like we see you as a winner, but I'm sure a lot of sweat had gone in through in the preparations, and then you are here. Well, wonderful. Congratulations to
Thank
you one
you.
more time.
Thank
You know,
you.
it was fun talking to you, and they say that all good things come to an end.
Yes.
So before I let you go, um do you have any message for the future aspirants who are listening to you, or someone who thinks that, oh my god, my profession is this and this is totally different, like
Mhm.
any word of wisdom to them?
This is something, a platform that is open to all. And when I mean like all women are welcome to join. And I think anyone in any type of job profession should do this, especially if it's a passion of theirs. It's never too late. I think that's my words of wisdom right there. It's really never too late. No matter what you're doing, where you are, if this is something that you're interested in and something that you want to do, there's really no right time for it. So, as I mentioned before, someone came up to me, Ronnie had come up to me and asked me to do this, and she really saw potential and she pushed for it. She was right by my side. So, sometimes you get lucky and you have a mentor. But other times you can, also there's so much help around you, so you can always get by. They shouldn't be afraid to like come out of their comfort zone either. It is outside of a lot of people's comfort zone, but I think once you're outside of it, you can accomplish all your goals. Yeah.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. If not now, then when? It's the time. Shake
Yeah.
yourself up and
Mm-hmm.
live your dreams.
Yeah.
So that's a wonderful message, Monica. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. It was a pleasure talking to you. I hope you enjoy your rest of your evening.
Thank
Thank you so much.
you. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Thank you.